What's going on in the sky with the weather and the climate and all that is a topic that I tend to stay away from. Not only do the powers that be not like it, but it's like talking about flat earth. For some reason, people just get emotional about it and lose their minds. But since we're already talking about Bill Gates, I got something to show you. For entertainment purposes, of course. Now, we're all familiar with the lines in the sky, right? And the big debate is nobody can prove exactly what this is. It's just one of those things we all kind of know, you just can't bring up any receipts for it. So let's think outside the box. Now, we all know Bill Gates' big plan, right? He's gonna block out the sun with geoengineering. He's gonna spray the skies and create a volcano effect to block out the sun and cool the earth. It kind of sounds like a joke, but there's a group of people that don't see it that way. The elites and the billionaires, to be specific. See, while we're all looking at lines in the sky, people like Bill Gates are funding startup companies to help him achieve his goals. In this past April, the EPA quietly exposed that. Turns out one of these little startup companies called Make Sunsets was releasing these giant balloons into the atmosphere. And even though they are already banned from Mexico from doing this exact same thing, they still somehow snuck it by the FAA. Close to 200 balloons they released in the desert. And all of these giant balloons were full of sulfur dioxide. And do you know where sulfur dioxide comes from? Oh, you know, volcanoes, burning fossil fuels, industrial processes. And do you know what sulfur dioxide causes? Respiratory inflammation, tightening of the airways, messes with all your sinuses and all that. It can cause acid rain and even a haze that reduces visibility. Now, with that in mind, let me ask you this. If they were gonna do this kind of thing on a massive scale, what would that look like exactly? I mean, there'd be hints of it, right? Like some weird things that we've never seen before and never really got any answers to. And if there was stuff in the sky, you'd be able to see it, right? It'd be kind of hard to hide that sort of thing. Especially when it comes to places like Canada, who are big fans of Bill Gates, by the way. If they were gonna join in on an experiment to block out the sun, what would that look like? It's definitely not something they could hide, right? Especially with all the acid rain and haze that it could cause, there would have to be some kind of clue that these things were going on. But you know what I find is the most interesting part? Is growing up, saving the ozone layer was this big, huge deal, and we couldn't use aerosol cans because it was depleting the whole thing. And here we are in 2025, and these people are creating aerosol clouds to help save the planet. It's almost like they're betting on us forgetting that whole thing. And it's sad to say, but they're right. But what's even more sad than that is that they tell us right to their face what they're doing, and we just let it happen. Y'all stay safe.